My addiction got to the point where, I had to use every day. I was smoking crack at night, and during the day I was snorting heroin. I lost the trust of family and friends. I saw it all happening, and the choice that I made was to continue to use. It's almost like I was trying to kill myself. We grew up Roman Catholic. I went to a Catholic school. We had all these sets of rules and regulations that if we fulfilled those rules and regulations, then we could go to heaven. We really never were taught that we could actually have a relationship with Jesus Christ. The first time I got drunk, I was probably 6 years old. Each one of us children were allowed a shot or a beer. I remember drinking and going into a blackout. I woke up the next day in the hallway not knowing how I got there. Instead of thinking like, wow, I'll never do that again, I actually couldn't wait to do it again. I lost 2 brothers to drug addiction and alcoholism, and I was basically following that same pattern. I was also addicted to heroin and smoking crack cocaine and just drinking. I was basically a garbage can. I had this big emptiness inside that I kept trying to fill with drugs and alcohol. And I tried to fill that hole with money, property, and prestige. I just really never had any peace because I was always chained to not being enough. November 29th of 2016, I was addicted to heroin, and I was living in the basement of one of my homes. I couldn't get high anymore. The drugs didn't work. When my solution became my problem, I just didn't know what to do. I got on my knees and I asked for the Lord to help me. I asked God to come into my life. Initially, it didn't happen overnight. It was a process. The process was me hitting my knees. The process was me praying. The process was reading the Bible. Once I had given my life over to the care of God, my whole life changed. I felt that I had a purpose. I started believing in something other than myself. I went to rehab. The obsession to use drugs and alcohol was completely lifted. Shelley and I are now married. We got married in June 1st of 2018.
When we first started talking, I was guilty of judging Tom, of his past. Having Tom in my life has been such a profound blessing.
Shelley and I started our journey together, not only with one another, but also with Jesus Christ. We read the Bible every day. It's a big part of our covenant. The Bible and Jesus Christ is the common thread that holds us together in those most difficult times, in the most stressful times.
God has blessed me with such a godly marriage. God knew the desires of my heart and brought Tom into my life. Everything that we do, we look to the Word for instruction and for direction.
God has given me the grace to live on, to be free. Not to be handcuffed or anchored to the past. All the harm and hurt that I've done to other people, I've been forgiven. Prior to accepting Jesus Christ in my life, the world revolved around me. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of weight. To now realize that there's a power greater than myself and to turn my life and will over to the care of God, it has released me and given me freedom.